board no agree. Say there was say Kofi Dufour cannot return to KJTA because so take that decision no. Say obedi 1 month to 2 months kra no a kai adwuma no starting the based on the pick from a 24 no ebinom no so take that decision mfa the year mfa na ho just say be kire papa
87.9 Kumasi.
Exactly, I can say that decision no is also there. Now, am I inviting stakeholders? Be no more. Whether it's officially board no more juma, but omona according to omoye juma or huntino. Let's invite them. Omumra on board. A dear na akosu jenimu sani many no they are working on it. Na anopay Ruben ne ajadi form penifo a se ayiba se bosumi bia no bill ba mo che over the years ya kasa same way edisa nkomo ya over the years se bill na badwani mu no kwa mo fa so mo che no da bia yesi o we atua wono a wo Omo titi dwani mfimfi Rams no so a officially enya allowed enya approved no omo titi so nyina no ya kan wansem say omo kra no omo no affect adwumadi e koso ho adwumadi a omo di ho a amanfo ne ma omo ton omo tua bills ne ade no to da bia bill no beba no ne ma kra ye ntoy e de tua
87.9 Kumasi.
Now in coming days in coming days, I will join my baby because Mate said will be back mpenimfo bi no Mate say it will be back abeka team na wo ho no ho ama they say Jama fire mama ncha no pay ya fire am say mo na say mo nya yi mo de mo nya me kwan na say ba sa de no de e koso akrom ha baby pa Sadia. No. They met it no say in the interim. What does a board no crown to accept that I am senior or no? Okay, officially. Board abenti, let's engage them now. Omo and twaso. Sad decision no so no. Bibi ahoma bi dade bi firi soro aba beti ahoma bi mu ama chese ade no ya yehu and so in coming days
Akoma FM
we are monitoring we are monitor pa because ebi no mo ho a omo dwa pa hwe mu no mo tidwenim omo dwa no omo tidwenim enti eno hode no na enche another sikasem bi so free dwani mu aba me follow nemum me follow na ma hwe so just here aha nti ebrepam no ebeba nti update kakra me de ba no ensem no bebre sajo ade di ase coded dodo coded yes ensem bi ho coded nti we are follow ye die chire de ekọ yes ye de chire pa wodwenim pa because ye suwa ya tiemua body mra board ne ba na enema be sesa enye se board ne ba na anu nkomo bia yedi ye no so la no sa nkomo na e be koso atenem ne yedi sa nkomo no wa ha da bi enu kwa se board ba no e wo se so la ne ye kwaka se obi nyi kokosika enu kwa se ye kina homa kokosika bia sususu odwenim bio ena akoka na nkrofo adwa se abede mate se mo se an adwuma ye wa hai kokosika asem yi mo de adane agenda se ya agenda nti mo amakoy mu meeting se mo de begumi so ena na no bi ba ya o de o start wa hai na ade no kokosika no wanka se 3000 ena me mate ati say I say asokwafo no say na e wa asokwa na mom de tie no say wo ye hwan na sa asem ne ba ye beka ai na asokwafo no de we do mu ye nyina agenda ne say yes a agenda but agenda ne say
87.9
enu kwase ye tena krom ha na kajetia ye ntimi manage kajetia yi kajetia o mesi obi a wafa kajetia bia wantima manage kajetia bia no wantima kajetia nyina na so bia enu kwase ye man position bia wo Ghana bia mesi obia and well afire modie in afire case no wo mu tumi a wo mu hia say wo mu de ye adwuma de so o ma nya say tumi no because wo mu koye ayifo party for na wo mu atete wo mu ho but dem can say obia e ba mu adwuma na approval because afire motiwe ntua nka de adwuma kra de measure wo ye de kra measure ni yi wo ye de pa measure ni yi Tema and a square fire boy. Ye Jerica. Et we are the crown, we are dame at the bay. A dear not the measure. Not the measure. Now, me see, say, board in the case of periphobia, Baba say, cold, Jenny Moore, or mom, me see, Kajetia. So, coho. Na say, we are successful as you bet him do akwanim when we nya the supporter we here to execute a juma de ama won because everyone sekejetia you say na meet ansem ya kan wasem free tete na space e wo hot say adia no anka me see weekend be trust din am say enti pa adia pa na hye ho e de ade na hye ho e de adia pa na hye ho
Akoma FM
ya say no ye tie kura mu ye ntimi o and like I told you the other time edwa no eniyema nyina kire say ye ntimi manage ye ti kruma no ye no because ye ne wo chow ye ne wo ntoma kese a ye maso a ne de kopa chew ye nkwa ne wo MPP ne NDC ye ne wo political parties akese ye nkwa yen no na ye de take decision nji se obi wo dwani mu a na se nipa no wo ye align kakra bi wo ye benkuma na nifa ni we nifa nkrofo nyina ma the pressure we benkum krofo ma the pressure so wan hwe kra no so obegina mfimfi kra no a so obegina mfimfi a ye de no be threaten be ma na wo ba no udwin se na ai petema sase da hokwa hwe asema na wo kan sa no because even the setup of board ekra no be ma edru ba bia be sheki go wam di no board na do bae so enti they say ba bia dru no
Akoma FM
ye keka kwa kodru ba bia dru sa de ne yemfa nkoma obi no nye yemfa nkoma de political influence ntimi nko politically yentimi nka mepopo ye ninja be ma yenye nkwada okrum ha wo odwun say ha no sei ni ad enti ensem de enche bi beba ti enesa fire chaba me chiawo e omuri say wo de no ho ye ka na akowie say wo de yi adwuma no kra no omama memfi na ade ye cause so no pana udware akwadwuma say wo pese oboa ma nkane ma yeyi so no ayi nti no ayi okwa japon a obafie na otuka fu okra no so nti no nsem no ha but media maso wo ho me maso tin so na tini yi ama no beka isa ntini yi maso etini ye inya information ye said the me kan information me no be a weekend yi menya no
87.9 Kumasi.
Ayi entry say party NDC party office ewo ehoye ehoye makom okay ehoye makom me busa questions by Wednesday me busa questions one see Wednesday huh it's in Wednesday
Akoma FM 87.9
Ka Wednesday because I'm the same way to from ne every Wednesday them crop a friend say ntati ababa abaji ho afa but the American say is there a link direct link from party office NG link from party office any kajetia and one make me busa na pay link bi wo ho me kan mo amunim ho no munim ho is there a link
87.9 Kumasi.
is there a link ya de kromo akwayentu ko kan e be ka say wo de da bia no asokwafo mo say na madwuma te enju say na no ye kan bi kire o say asokwafo no say na madwuma te asokwafo asokwa ye nkwa na radio station ha ye nkwa na mass radio ewa bia bu ha community dia minim abantwi wo hia asokwa dab ye asokwa sa ho ya asafo ho ye kemi yesi asokwafo no yesi asokwafo no
ye ne kimtompo
okay yesi asokwafo no mo sori a nje say yes me be kan bia no na nkrofo ya age am mo say e adwuma ene ye adwuma na ye ai wo mo tikire be sane jinyame enti bamucho me busamo from chairman adequacy omola say ni den regional level
organize a youth organize
nti omumusa omo ai say link be ne wo ho sa link no etisen me enra o de Wednesday nyame adma Wednesday why because me o de nyame adma Wednesday nyame adma Wednesday na momi busa se bibia ni ho de a enche me busa me direct because ebinum the party office no e di djuma bi anju ho ye
nyame adum se jon
okay
nyandum pa
mo de munya me message send pamcho pa munya messages send
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
yo munya send ai me Wednesday me am home water about Wednesday nti Andrew
se jon
sabi bia e boko de
nyame adum wo ma de pache na dwedi ebedas
ye de nyame ase na there is an issue ha me pa say
87.9
sadie come here say cut across the country o san kwada no a wo mo kọ omo sa omo intersports, inter schools
sports activity intercourse.
Aha.
Yeah.
Na adeɛ no obekaya is it last year and an nkran adeɛ no last year na last 2 years and an kwada bi see street so no kita se kan ni ade won kran
I think last year.
Akoma FM 87.9
Kumasi ha nso ebi si ha last year and omura asafo fitemu ho a omuko papa nkofo windscreen to abo ne ade no this year nso ebi si Emma, this year they na TVET for no omu games no na omu ba no omu amfa T square amba omu de abo mo tutu abo bro won ho te say ensem no eya na wo busa ho say nti nkwada yi omu a na ewie school no aba be take you over from mpanimfo ya na because say net sa esayo of course yentimi nka say ebre bi atwam no ana kane no na sa ne mani bi ni ho nkitinkiti kakra go there sa rivalries no ho schools ni bi ho a yemfa ha iba stadium a enwura ha ne sa ne ma no ho but to the extent a barber street boss take you over streets then and nkwara no so omo ya de na omo fa hwe ho na no me share ba nkwara group ni bi wa ha share omo wo kwan so amekofie na emma ekita wo mo no. The question is, nkwada we ya na ebe wie na wama take you over. That's a question. Me be says, womo a.
Akoma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
Well, ye obi no so a omo de you can predict say the ombetimi a take you over. Ba ba wie no antwe ba wie na sa squad we nkwada omo ya ade omo yes ade omo wie school a na omo to police forms no omo to immigration forms no I remember no omo to immigration forms no omo to military forms omo na so omo nyako ekowura adwuma ni mu a say a start because no munya discipline from womu nkwada bremu from school time be ka be omadu to bon say eniema ye fun tantan omo na ye niema a good service na anima ase no sa nkrofo we mu e na womu be take no makwakoye womu sa nkwada we mu omo now this is entry way nkwada is omakọ na
87.9 Kumasi.
Omo ekwakoye omo ko inter schools games omo kwakoye and we are trying to way esiwo agona swedru way esiwo agona swedru na mpacho obetimi aba Facebook ba behwe ni so ade kakra and this is getting down to basic schools class so there
Akoma FM
get it down
Kumasi.
So John, in fact, nkoma ye di na no pay no very serious. Share
and to them mamene minua Joseph Kobna any nkomo a reporter.
Okay.
Na omo to understand exactly what we are talking about. Minua bibi aboko. Good.
Hmm.
Number job fire go through videos I share kwada at a point. It was a one student be chef from one we cover no a bit tiano. We cover no tiano na the other side is who's and microphones so you're worried. Person almost saving no. Omo rescue no from omo microphone war. But now at the other quiet thing. And you see kwada Womugu Street is so much take you over the area near the. But what is it? Fire go through. There.
So, Maminda say, na, my chief papa. But yeah, Yaway, Aguna West, Central Region, and Aguna West, and Mangan, and Mantemo. Now, we are the IC, Saturday, Chemuya, and then Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Chemuya. Who says, okay, from last week, Bano, senior high schools, no, almost year, it's a school's game, CB. Nti ni poni awo kana se bibi awo hwe no ni oda fama yi tiare no school abofra ono ewo obrachre senior high technical ewo utu senior west na ne okotiare no ohye say green atare green na hu beat ewo mu no and wa wo mu no Swedro School of Business students no na encourage them say that games na omo ye no na maintain ho ase ebaye was our schools mi no so far near copa sa maintain ho ase no ba de enye establish here enti obetwe say Thursday no na sa maintain ho ase no esi here na 24 share patapata na omokoye obrachre for koye na so group so ekoye enti Saturday no na final ma games na omoye no enti obrachre for no eba Swedro School of Business one of my games no it's on by a na koba say semuna dana Thursday mo ba na sem one year be confusion no and mo so ma ba e betu amosoka and na kofa assignment mo wa sem ba ntabo fa na wo chefo na yeti ono obrache tini high student a say koba say confusion is Thursday na pata no Swedro School of Business students o makoma nto mo yem enti omo bo mo wa no guys bo mo wa no just so munya sa abofra na omo de fa sa akwa no so no so far enra me bo modern headmistress or no of Bradley Senior High me ni di nko no say asem no ekodu general education services sem etinya ado betumi akasa na employer nya kura say abofra ba ko afim a ono ye Bradley Senior High School student ba ko afim but you establish here me fair headmistress no say ontumi nkasa na my friend nipa ba ko mienu ayen who or Monte say bakweti bet so for you know bia or can't no wasi bia na tie nya ne say uzenya west na sibigene no honorable Gizela ebe ko school one of pay into no me say yene me ko na yene mpelefo di command ye say ne da Monte say student bakweti mu no sapepe enetia na so far the School of Business obi anya kasa ye and me fair assistant head no academics any dey nkomo or so until wo hwe me video say no na fa na atuna me no kasa nya bia wo hwe me konta no pay ye bi akire na ye wu ne kwate ba ira ho memu a ka maintain wo ase no eba ye na ya san so ahwe say ye titi se ba ko afiri mu no no ko ma na ase no ko ni tin bisa bia na say inter school games no na kwa fa san to kwa we eba ye ugo primo school mo wa Swedro school mo wa omo tira mo ni a police for no enya sem keto ama student be kura police for mo boban no eko to petrol de go omo so say mo nya mbe so mo ni ade it wasn't easy
omunya hwan a omunya mkwada no
de police for no
mkwada no de petrol
easy omo ba ne bi mo tira six times serious me weapons ahodo hye so mo ho a easy police for no in fact omo ni bia omo woni ade a ama mutumi etin kwala ne be tu ana se 3D but in penny for them ma me no ka say aso na Swedro district police station hon mo a penny for ehwe but ye bi di atire anofa ye bi di atire na ya hwe be ko ko si awia ne anwumre de na ehu ne ko fa sanse me nyina ba
so Joe was it just a match between the two schools and I say a program and all my year for the area, the entire senior high schools within the area? Is it because at what point ebia ebeba ne sa two schools no more issues be rivalries be or because look at this one and so I want to understand say I mean bibi sa wo mo ntemu ana because ya na schools ni bo wa so mo sa issues no I mean
so far the we share we trace omo history and as bani sa intercono any Federal School of Business so first was do any of branch there for now bibi an said that me was but omo ba match no say senior school for more course science upon the they do one your moon gaga near the ADB I say area boys near the ADB and say omo ba ko eno can it's a new you know back from no mukonya antokwa no say guys so omo nya antokwa so you compare guys aba na work from squad aba no work from squad aba it's according to information make people and any family you know from back from Swedro Swesbu back from a branch I mean to one say and omo koye na come here say Swesbu no ko dimu that was Thursday no I'm a branch for the almost kind of kakra and I want to one say there's a woman they share say yemi advance Saturday Saturday omo ba yes you need to omo kapa and the Saturday na games in the final omo ba ye no and I say so you for no so to so branch for no so
yes obiya ko fan squad aba
ya ko fan squad aba yeah so you to show do na opi baby ba we try for so the yam okwan nti omo so ba ye na je branch for ba ye no na say so you for ma bom ho asi ko pass away ni ba if you show videos in the be say if you jane pa that was where police for the be mu see obiya run for the life ba omo chi kwala ne be 4 bi me no ka say in 24 be mu omo so nti jade e tu ndi omo tu made a chi e be and pay ready to say me de kan e be a chi me a hwe ne e de we nan kasa ba ya nkasa
na say
e ka say ba ko ewu no e bi say no kwanye ade ma first school 24 no but enya nkonfo bi offer na sini ntimi nkasa ne ade but no pay de e be a chi pa na ya kom na special che man kasa
wow enti program na nkasa de e mo ntimi anwie
omo wiye ba won say we ni kwaye etire ntokwa meka say ni sanga ba school campus on ntokwa ni say but enye be bia mo ye games na nkasa o say bia da wo hwe video na ye tia ba ko kon so say gate mbi hu da wo hwe video na say gate
sa no de omde na chef mo okay I say production say eno de
okay.
Yes, no,
but you need to be against in one.
Oh, okay. Share.
You need to what to make sure after there.
Matthias here.
Yeah, baby, and against in the question.
That's at a point now who said basic school be now. Koran so shenta de bi ni na namu. Na sa de no bi atwagum bi.
Yes, obi atwagum.
Okay.
But serious pa, you have to make it very serious.
Yeah, sao momo ya nkwada to abo sa je say. Womo pa bo sa.
Yeah, by that time be a pure water and so be near trouble and no be a con bed. But we can continue now.
That's the point. And I know pen make one say, baby, I didn't corner. Yeah, pencil dear no need dear or more yen in who? Could I be a say? I didn't want here, but I say, come back on the mountains will be a mass honor. And just say,
I go back on Mars, I can't buy an and today, I don't want to some about Mars. So, can you not get one day on Goblin?
And you said I won't kind of say, won't mean confirm. And also, dear, what is it? We're free moon on all school bay.
No, or black.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, anyway. Because I won't even confirm it, ain't meaning common or
sure, but maybe a tray,
Yabema, wash now. What do you see?
So,
now, Yahweh said, and also city and tea. Minua, mame na wase na yemfa wo nsi ha. Na brepam no de akire yebesa ba ho bio na
sure
ya di nkomo. Therefore, a friend of Joseph Kobna, or a media general reporter of Central Region, and you need a deep in community, Swedru, Aguna Swedru, and as I say, me see. Na, said an Americano. Yet, ho, my who said, Angie, mammy, Twasomamina, my who said, one more day. Story neighbor, na,
Akoma FM 87.9
a year statement be kahwa. Omo ediaba na omo si we no ye zonal athletics competition na omo ama isi aye ka say students no staff ni student briefing nyina bibia na koso a omo issue statement na that's a statement o shey nti omo acheche ne mamu kaka which is any different from the enua Kobna Ekano. Yes, that they try to get understanding because baby Ekono. Yeah, the emu.
And so me question is nti aduwe start yenye no nti Ghana Education Service the ministry no yentumi mpe solution to this issue and I need solution bia bibia betumi aye wo sade we
oh we the best thing
Akoma 87.9
because
you can see omo kase omo suspend the ade we nso a you see one thing is that every year bia wo the crop of their talent eba
of course
enti say almost suspend the idea way 1 year okay 1 year
the gap
because school no stages no say form 1 form 2 form 3 you wa kwada bia because of e bia form 2 and all form 1 all form 2 enti no etimi ka jenzo ye wo nkrofo we omo ye we this year omo be wie school enti no omo nyenko mo the following year enti say year bi na say you can say omunye say 1-2 years so talent ni nyina yentimi enhu am polish
but you see the issue has no problem with omo be play game na ankasa o. It's not a matter of omo taking part of activity no
okay
rather from supporters na eba no nti personally me nko a kasa omo be support no yenyi omo free
tienye no said the say
and I say either say
stadium empty stadium
school bia
punishment yeah punishment I say empty stadium
see yi free on be ya yenyi sa omombe church be hwade for nim free then ka omombe participate in nko activity ye omombe 2 and I say ye mama banso a school bia no should have a number e was ye momode ba
abede ube screen your man number na dey ban ube screen your mo
se enye bebre
no me kase obi emi okura na ba akubi omo obi obitima bad
ene say ube screen your mo and school bia nso ni mo ye stubborn wo ho school bia no a obetumi aka say woni student a enkura omo nye stubborn wo school mo omo ni mo because nano ba yenim he ya midina sura na mo ha nkura mienu omo kra de so mo free mo na APU na we musu free heba na high school free omo gina na omo toto abo eko inside o se ekobo obi ka mu a ho na ekwa kotua
okay
mame
ni minua Daniel Fanyi PRO edema the Ghana Education Service mame ni nkomo about this one obani na pacho ho to say
Nyame adom dawo mana won so
Nyame adom ye ho ye pa anopay there is an incident see here wo Aguna Swedru and I've seen say the Central Regional Director of Education I've seen a statement from them But at the national level, when you briefing be about this incident,
Yes, that's it here for national phone. Yes, at the national level, we have followed the stories very well. Now, you fun say, 2-3 weeks we have been following these cases a lot. We are follow education system maybe and but to say around this time a lot of school activities, inter-district, inter-regionals, and so many sporting activities and as Ghana Education Service, I mean management level, no, we follow our students everywhere. Because the Akwalano school, Akwalano is now under the care of Ghana Education Service. Baby Akwalano Bekobiano, and for the past 2 to 3 weeks, you follow all the various sporting activities, even Ashanti region cry. We know, say, last week or two, there was a clash among some of the schools, maybe during their inter-regional games. Eastern region, similar thing happened. And then so I can say, central region, so or Bratcher, somewhere in Abuna Sodro, even before that at Bisadel College and some other school had also. So I'm just listening them for you to see that.
I get it.
I get it. Now, but unfortunate because more education for education you mean say adisua no classroom wo yesua de teacher ko class ko kira de nkola ne sua wo ko exams wo kira no pass. But over the years no embra kira yen lesson nkola no bia na be oko school but to make a career out of the school. Obi omo wan talent pan your sports. Obi wan talent pan your make too. Obi wan be your football. Obi wan be your volleyball. Ebi mu kura have gone ahead to make a whole career out of it. Ebi mu kura obi school be able to join clubs. How to focus na protocol mona dey nyina no. Some of them are able to join. Ebi mu kura we are fortunate to join a national team. Ebi kwa to mukwa abochiri amanone eko wa almost sporting activity internet sport be shada nye adeketwa kura sa one big and major platform and kolana what talent in those areas and also what they express woman. I can tell you Sakola bi to my school the whole year. Maybe shada just school no classroom no sa but 1 week sports no talent will be show or sporting activity now. The one thousand say no. Akwa we there, ne dia America too, and ne dia football no. Into yen share na yen grooming on that tangent, and I say on that line. Into sport activities there, the opportunity for in Kwalana Kasankasa to even see where their skills and their talents are and see how they can build on it. Actually, I am to Kwankwana clashes here and there, fighting here and there, eating themselves here and there, and all those. Of course, baby Ankola and as young people, we expect some level of youthful exuberance, some level of energy, and on the you would expect to say, or maybe show side, But and you say, actually, they are showing those energies and now using it in a negative way, fighting among themselves, beating themselves. And can you name it? If you are open for Kurasabe, and Batamuna, Bokra, you told me a lot of argument among ourselves, and we know the share, we know the to argue and argue and argue. But here we are, time moves on. No fight, no violence, no abuses, and all that. Into Nkolano, this character almost show about beating themselves, fighting themselves, and all that. It is a decision. A certain management is going to take a decision on.
Miriam, at the end, what is going on? At the end, because they said they're okay. Yes, Ashanti region, the Eastern region, and other areas. Jane some J at a chef on some na GS from someone.
Okay, frankly, young say AGS because of all the recorded cases that are the actions have been taken, in fact, including arrest. CCR, but okay, say, a more than remand CCR. In terms of yen take action when these reports come, GES is on top. But I think we said the major concern for many is the prevention measure, not reaction measure. And yes, I didn't be plans and I think a lot of people are say GES so that those things will not even happen in the first place. And that is where management is going to take a decision on. Of course, and ordinarily, we think teams, and schools, work games, they go with their sports masters, they go with their PE masters, and so we would expect some more guidance from their sports and PE masters. Again, we have also observed that in Kolamankasana, almost sporting activities, or games, they are not in the violence. They are not part of the violence.
Yes.
Supporters now, and I said, school, supporters now, what they won't feel, campus, echo, stadium, that supporters normally will engage in some violence activities. So management may at a point will not have option than send a year with the Eastern region, ban the supporters from going to the stadium so that it will be only the players, because for them they will be occupied. They won't even have that space to go and fight among themselves because they will be competing. And to say, if these students continue and these supporters, say 1 year what they are doing, then management with time they have to consider supporters, even though supporters are quite important, they cheer their team up, they give them the moral support, they give them but if after the moral support or what them players, they were engaged in violent activities, and then eventually supporters may not be allowed on the field. Internal management is taking a decision strongly on the preventionary, but in terms of assembly, I record the assembly management in taking action on it, and I can tell you, sir, management has taken very strong decisions on all the recorded cases that we have received. They didn't remand the CCIA in common, but prevention measures, and the management will take a very strong decision on the preventionary measures.
Yeah. It sounds like more baby teachers. They will not be able to handle, or they are not able to handle them.
Hello, sorry, line.
Na me can say there until one the man no just as a GES and yes teachers under the GES no. It is confirming that Jemon because to be able to say we consider banning supporters from coming no means that say yeah, and only the only thing we can use at this stage to prevent it. Meanwhile, the facilities Omoko uses now. The sports council will tell you that Omoba, there's almost free the facility now Omo using him. So, how do we consider all these things in taking that decision?
All right. So, not only banning, but with time, we may also consider proper security. Previously, and I'm saying school sports, inter schools, students involved. You can normally school cadets almost presence because they are not going to face a criminal. They are not going to prevent a crime. Just orderliness. Say they are one on pure water. Be fat to her. Schools are mobile prempe more city me opoku are more city me this school more arrangement so those things ordinarily school cadets to my head those arrangements, but if the violence continues now, then we may want to explore security, proper security presence in the various stadiums, again, school activities and commercial, say the supporters, but now eventually, every clashes, even threats on human life, cannot be equated to the fact say supporters and sports authority will yasika the supporters and the crana or because we will make money. School activities are zero commercial activities. It is not intended that money will be raised from it. It is not intended. At least that's not the primary consideration. So all these, so make us say management is taking a decision. Of course, management will do that in consultation with all the various and relevant stakeholders, including the sports authority.
It's a concern. Said you recorded be and you recorded be management is here to take a firm, decision as to what to do. Yeah, and and just more like this, you be blame GS because see it's now to this point now, so that we can say management is here to take a decision and those things are.
Yeah, we don't even have problem on who you would blame because at this point, we have to ensure the safety of our students. Blame whoever you feel comfortable blaming, but eventually, for us as Ghana Education Service, the life, the welfare, the security of our students are more important to us. As when you feel say no, this situation, I escalate it to a level where management has to come in and take a strong decision. Of course, we will come in if that will ensure the welfare, security of our students, prioritize, and I say the life of our students, as sticker. As management, we will come in almost every now and then to make sure say our life and welfare and our sporting activities, main original intention to unearth talent, nurture talent. We don't want that primary aim of the sporting activities to be buried under the violence be a display at the various stadium. So for us, you feel free. You may want to blame anybody you want to, but as Ghana Education Service, for us, any action, any decision that will inure to the welfare of the students, of course, and even our teachers as well. We are always on the alert to make sure our students are protected, our teachers are protected, and sporting activities can continue peacefully because we're being so. That is the only avenue.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Say, school no FM. I was reading about. There's this young lady, Matabisa. In the Aduma, and they say, "What more Matabisa? Through Matabisa, maybe Aduman, because we born in DB Aduma Senior High School at Kahombi. Out of that, and then or US, that is our concern. That's why we are worried. Say there are things that we are supposed to do right, so that obi talent Emeka because on they certificate before some major more on Aguna Swedro. Can you tell us update with the mind? Because you pick information say that is an information we cannot confirm though based on our reporter. A report on the man also intimate confirming because Obi a person in the Kasabian intimate confirming man. But that's information because out of that the students free move. Do you have that information update be or decision banner? What take care as we speak about the Esino in common?
All right, so Akolabi and Frimo, one of the victim, in fact, there was one particular student, he was the one attacked. He received medical attention. He has been discharged currently, or if you are responding positively to treatment as well. We hope that he will fully recover back or receive medical attention, taken to hospital, and almost share, but he has been discharged. For now, at least there's no death recorded. And as I mentioned, the management will be meeting. For us as Ghana Education Service, the situation besides here, we meet with the school leaders. The schools involved, normal leaders. We meet with the district. We meet with the region. Where necessary, we meet with the parents of the students, involved and all that. That meeting will happen today because it appears that the whole activity not happened somewhere Friday entering into the weekend, and so we are meeting all the parties involved, and then we see the way forward.
All right. Yes. Daniel, thank you very much. And that's a thank you. A friend Daniel Fenyo, head of public relations at the Ghana Education Service. And you was nothing.
Daniel Kennedy, I can't say me, but so now me
when you're convinced,
on convincing me. What is it? Maintain a see on to me, Emma maintain some more can I see just say. I do a chance and yen. Say chance and yen, and nothing. I will say more. I was a movie do baby. I say Peja security at what point? Now, was Peja security. You see, into the American say, don't me, maybe make him will be naming yard in there, but if you see any side, beboa going say one. Yet number now more ban because send me kind one of the better yet or mom be see a kind of the problem about name supporters no and this banner your school near the amount for nipa 50 bra nipa 50 is security no yeah bounce you bet me as no so say akwa we ababa we branch we or good character you didn't beba o me good school anymore say you the 50 number no better but I say almost say dream Sikano sports for the Benyano.
I know your concern na me raise say okay facility no so no because I can GS for say Akoma critical pass say GSM for mu sika entry for I mean say interquaya kwa see etua omo my ticket
omo this say enunti na omo ni ablese o kotina man so bia
so the point is that
and is GS na emfande ana say omo
sika GS onye sika e ka just say GS they who can okay baba ya sports stadium say na no mo ko boys bia ko bubu nkonya
nkonya ndese de bia omo
eno GS obeka say mu
sika na mo
say charging kwada no na say bia sembe fine o mo sembe o mo dey o mo fasika no yes omuntua you get it because at the end of the day akwada no entimi nkofa kama to GS so yeah what you say but say ya akwada na free mu a na use facility no a ebe den na gi ono na also maintain facility na de ma no otima maintain the amount mo matimi aye adwuma enti eno no ye from a endo from sports authority end.
And he said, John, what it means is that GS at a point they can also go for sponsorship. No more boy. Na yenti number neso. So that's it. Yenti number neso.
Sponsorship now go for aba. Obi a best sponsor event piano share the effect or what the onu be free. At the end of the day, say me say your program be was sorry now aba say ebia children ministry program intimate sponsor me buza nkwada do say na eba because a product nam dey ba me ma kwada bi no akodi ho adanse ana what type of product na ye kwa kodges
and they say you bet me alternative
it will be difficult.
There's alternative for it say item you na dey ba na person enkra ni hu bibi na yemfa nkomo mu school mo omo ma ba no so nyi omo de there's alternative say don bibi enu akonya yes ye ba yenko ade a we will able to do it enti no yente na ma ne so because me mu say yete na ma ne so e be boa ama teachers no omo de nkra na ba no omo ehun nkoda omo wo good behavior na ye do ma ba enkosisa sebi omo a obi amfa ne mbego na afi enkofa oha mfama because now as I'm now here kasa no GS no ankasa no ne hon so ne kwankro a obetumi or beef you up security in so cry is another cost.
Omunika
What I say, and also yes, sika. Until me who say you perceive a boy a man by because Uber dream sikana or no benyano na or can no be uno scanner or mobile generate me agent and guana. Obi ban will be free mono. Ene sikana o benyano. And then the end.
I hold on me busan say a ban is omuntimi. Omunni any other option.
Enti option in your yen tiso.
Option ni bi no say near security.
Security na and I say since when omu say page security because we started actually yeah why is me na no what is it
oh but me see air time there
no
na nti say you
but I know the end there's a bro so
I know the end there
yes no
share
yes me say who was stadium wa and na test we born near
no atu so far na we have
but I know the mo pon kra outside sports stadium no obi mu kra nam kwa mu kofi no yetumi si enye bi na be si yanim haye so ebi besi esisi mia bebre ekwan mu omo kɔ no kra na omo kokko ni ade nti ye be sɛ omo sɛ omo nhwɛ na omo mpɛ ano pomasi bre na me de me suggest na me de am I believe say eye omo mfɛ no a na omo mfɛ ntu ho na mo because bad so
right entry me that say we say Akoma 87.9 FM yes Ibrahim is here Ibrahim
Sir John,
bibi aboko there.
Yanku pada ma bibi aboko.
Wa anko de baby da.
Dabade.
Anye de. There be the same to.
Oh, there be me the discipline no.
Me sure say
but me so me obi a me ti school activity. Unje ye ka say ntim kola ne so ne eyi no. In a way no when I part of curriculum no enya addition kwa na ekosu
oh yeah
enti about some of these nanke social activity enti who prevent me say me time ye suspending te kwa na asuzu anka medwa pan because me kwa me ni jipa me ko hwe ayi na osa enya friends from other schools. But you see, the reality is that baby are nipa more than 2, 3, 4 Beshian. There is that tendency say 1 year with security arrangement here. Basa bet because obiani motive or they buy. Yeah, time now more can no see even outside stadium AC. You cry the time in him say the same thing or more. Me assure say AC. Obi o no we school be 5, 6, 7 years. But omo cry no be create confusion. Omo be create confusion cry say current student are more. Yeah. Omo na we ya obetimi abu otimi ji o mpaboa otimi ji we yi na eno enti na make say social activity no yentimi nyim free opera kope ye betimi e dey ato but security arrangement no na e wo say ye ma no ye din but the other issue no so kran say security arrangement no man ye din kra eno no we no within stadium ne premises around in and around the stadium but students no mutimi kokko yemfa say omaba nteko Kumasi Sports Stadium na omuko shia wo amokom baby even amokom cry be amokom cry dem fa anu agaje ansha na baby no omoko a security arrangement no entimi nru ho enti schools no nso e was say omu play role school no nso sometimes challenge ni say obi o wa we day student omu free fie na eba sankrofo no untimi engada omu se me do omu ko san de omu akofie omu normally omu board no na utimi e transport omu ko uwi a wasa transport enti omu san no omu control group bi o a na utimi ewo omu ye day student no na issue no ewo and Sir John the way in discipline as a de biano kwana ekosuru among your senior high students kwana ekoso and it's not into even na you do time a yetiminya student etimi ebo teacher ni so student ewo campus etimi fa sekan ono ani colleague student no che say na ekoso that do by see an more maybe more na no because we are beginning to see videos and yes na enkoso that is the day so ebi o at that time no na o take keke unya video as evidence no efem evidence no mo ni say ampa enkoso but e was say yetimi etina see na nkwala no awofo for obia yetimi ekasa tro omu yi enye sa indiscipline no se wura akwala ni ma oye ni den obeye ene ka na no office ni ma ya high school kwala ni se John yeyi omo enu kwa ye milo games no dey na ye show omo du ye ni ma na o ma sha se tutu dey no so ehia prepare obi nso ni ma ya na omo so nko enti enye one schools ni na no we are beginning to see these things enti e was say ye pekwan a ye betimi instill discipline because say what be the discipline ewura akola you don't need to even follow him over here say okọ baby a I say una no who say nipa no in discipline a opie kura na wo yam hihye say okọ pass am aba enti nim say I was say ye revise the no make an effort fear a wo teacher no obia yenye na yentimi for discipline no e ma yesa ye be ya ma I say obi praise am a student is kunda na dey see say obi praise la born senior high school the student abi this for no say ya na me ko buy student to student at the same time and still senior high schools and when it begins to happen na so even though you can say John they cannot create awareness na ya pepper ya the best of them but the more I hear this discussing so awofo awotwa na niyam hihye no especially the ba body na area na yam hihye nko say eh the matter say akọ school enti me ba nso a school we safe there and parents begin to worry
Okay.
na fear and panic na enti at this stage you know it was say you pay solution to all these things na say John and then
how
me go school I be at peace say me ba obi a me dey na school a safe environment and you say me dey me go school na say John me tifie na sa wo fo na me yam hihye school me tifie na me yam hihye say me ba na ask whether we safe or yes safe I can't tell.
All right, Ibrahim, that's it. You get here for Ken say you that's also boy must be with your for the student really any the focus din community last year this year for KTR for more abaso at this point we need more abaso because me anka say me time and na monitor the na cost na no o ma na mo chuchu second year do mo is a good one. I'll say, I tell you, criminal minds have hijacked the Interco and Sizu. They fight outside the venue. But I say, are you for the I can't read in the other Sizu this weekend. I was reading something like that. Meaning, say, maybe a bit much a care my idea. I friends, I'm saying, and officially say 2 weeks now.
Sir John, yes, officially 2 weeks. Yes.
One month to grab
Yes, Bible.
Which might be 1 month now. Would you always all crowd?
Sir John, Mitchell Ibrahim, change na na me shamo pa adwuma de mayi bi oh yes na bia me obi na me monitor yeah be bia me obi na me monitor say ne ayi attention so de it bia no me monitor
now
adwuma de nya de me bua wo ho nya de me fi
team
nya de me bua say
no my akwaba or to you na
say John wow
I was just to outside if you ask them
say John
yay
nyame ayi bi na ebede nyame na enchia papa papa ho ye we no mo papa ho ye pa na me ka say ni mama so e chi say John we say ansa no bi be ye Ghana education service say just it an answer rate na that ada su kuta ed one and to but what do you level before some correct type
ed1
assistant director one and assistant director
what can I say
the sana what do you level who you there yes here there what am I in radio before some retire from Ghana education now put up PS sorry you resigning from now put a PS all right you see judge bia no say ohena case no e bia no hobo mu kakra o say I recuse myself me ndien kaminya san interview na nko say kam bia no ye oh yes it is here because John na me dey achew no pay because I'm not quite sorry so fit and steady makushemu afini mabakunya na I say Evans no waka no ho onye it would there it be free me ko guy so and you see him for the first time the phones in many you say me ba my phone say am flow so the ja phone so now okay the reason being that message be any why me plan na respond and I be any go so at me na it is from me say John I want to be very, very magnanimous with my choice of words. The message of the say, let me go master my history. See me there, in family you have, Mama, yes, Nipa na me kasa okay. You blame me. The PR now me kasa from Central.
wait
PR.
he's the national
It means internet is a deputy director.
I don't know
Level
minimum
of education.
sana in the minimum
PR now na kasa
he said
John, me wo time me wo time papa so say me teacher ni so teacher for nyam in the way me very sensitive about my issues me medic my traffic akase nipa o say nkrofo say nkitu omo kakase pa okromu a teacher for because teacher ni training politician teacher ni training doctor obia wadu level bia of a teacher ni nsem a teacher ni pa ni o say yemo market akase and I still stand by that but any PR now on any kasa no one kasa ye Sejon one kasa ye how can you say womo behwe na in the future omo the proper security enti enu se omo mfa proper security engu akwam no na nkura ni nyina ewu enti proper security no di gu akwam that time why na ebe benefit and that was a serious blunder as a communicator but I don't mean blame no your kind template da ho BBC na so metro or her region had the obetro no a template da ho oh o kan nyina na obekasa nyina no nim se metike nyina no na pretext na make kan de obeka me ya nam so akobeko for cheat and pan akofo unfortunately brofo a ampie ne kasa ni mu e what template no very sad and I know all kind man okay but unfortunately there Me say akwa be unfortunate and unfortunate.
Akoma FM 87.9
In the
Kumasi.
templates need that. Ghana Education Service. Oh, the attention of Ghana Education Service has been drawn to a rather not say an unfortunate incident. We are assuring parents and the general public that this unfortunate incident would never recur in future events. Obi also so obi pese o use ebia in no obi pese o use during future events. Ni nyina no. Depending on the context no they are sure.
Akoma
Na
FM
or the
87.9
signature
Kumasi.
na as I say bam. We issue statement we. Pending investigations and a committee has been set up to investigate. So
I Central Region there no
I issue statement
Central Region there no issue. I know.
Aha, okay.
National in fact.
All right, good. Yanko. Grave incident where Central Region for a you now they for me who you to be honest with you. Me who statement no. Nyamine me dance is this is the first time I mean home statement. Grave incident of student violence at the zonal athletics competition. Management of the Regional Education Directorate has received and carefully reviewed. It has attention has been drawn. But at the same time, no, received and carefully reviewed. Attention has been drawn. Video recordings circulating on various media platforms depicting acts of violence perpetrated by some students during the recently concluded Zona Senior High School athletics competition in the Central Region.
Unfortunately, the last paragraph.
Mate.
No, be a say on to be and there was some. Good.
Okay.
Where last one?
Okay.
Now, two are you?
It will say no. Instead of using investigation, no. Say no, we use the
last one.
Or say
there's
the Ghana Police Service has been formally notified. There's investigation, also investigation, and the matter is receiving the necessary attention. Students found to have engaged in the act of assault or violence will not only face severe disciplinary sanctions under the applicable Ghana Education Service regulation, including the GES Code of Conduct for Students during sporting activities and the supervisor and Bofono Kranye. Because we must collectively and with due responsibility safeguard the integrity, safety, and moral authority of our educational institutions. Our schools must consistently remain secure, orderly, and conducive environment that promote effective learning, sound character formation, and the holistic development of every learner. But with incident in NCO school, respectfully, your full cooperation, sustained vigilance, and decisive leadership in addressing this matter are not only which means GH, you can say Ibrahim one friend say chat GP in a generating man or the tool. Basa. Oh, come on, yes. I mean, that is all. Come on,
my friend.
Yes, mommy, come and say, my wow, because we a teacher.
My friend,
we a teacher. Yeah, wow. Team.
No, you cannot say that.
You cannot say that. Don't worry.
Directorates.
And so what?
You cannot say that.
Listen, we are also dealing with lives.
Yes,
we are dealing with lives, and we are. Listen,
I agree
with you. For the past 10 years,
I agree with you.
For the past 10 years, and I challenge you, Sir John. For the past 10 years, maybe for 20 years. For the past 10 years, Mami added 10. Omenya one laurel at the Amagana. One. Oh, Mami 10. Mami. For the at the international stage.
And I come back. Oh, I Ghana near Branty.
We need a. Oh, Azameti. No, come on. With you. Maybe Mami reframe me at the animal. Past 10 years, sir. Yeah, in Taku. Ghana ni bi enya laurel e dey Ghana. Interco 10 years. If I saw any Interco direct product from Interco within the last 10 years. Why be Ghana?
Maybe I mean because
No, no. There's none. Now, I catch you say, Milo games for me, football within the last couple of years. Now, I need to play here. Argentina, Milo games for me, football normally. The same game. But consistently, listen, I don't make you we are what. That's it. Sebio, Oba, Wofasi. Akoda Ocean, secondary school, senior high school, where the Akoma so. And the Konmani Kubi, where athlete, that is different. But say on your athlete, something. You do what? I just say, Oba catch teacher for me say Obama. The moment I didn't come to me. And I said, you are not going to come. You are not going to come. Now, all food beer, and I said, what beer, and I said, beer with you. Because we know, with me, you were Facebook, a kind of video, it allowed. You know, yeah, more intentionally. Eat me, yes, eat me. If you have to video, oh, yeah.
Yeah, can be
Maybe you'll be asked to do the meaning. So that you I'm going to check. I'm not going to. You put video in the shop. Now, all your work for the video. So, Obama power, when I'm going to bread. Obama down, you're not going to bread. No, I'm coming. No, yes. You see, no. Senior high school, it is a you be a shame. You say, inti, ya renchia kwadano. Sebi, cromfo, am robber. Say, John, ye can't rive here. Unipano, no can rive here, Sam. Mupiaro no. Na or can't rive here, Sam. Say, John, rivalry be anywhere what Ghana ha, a such a kotokone has. Nenso kotokone has impo. Emma ye niema papa. Papa at the international stage. Enya recognition. Na say ya, omubo ye eja, akoda mekuye de ma omui. Obi e kan wasem. Enso so oma nye ball no amma obi mpo ank for ten sanko shobi, anko for anko obi winim. Obi mpo amfa ne sanko shobi winim. Kotokone has o. Kotokone has. Mpo. So what is rivalry here? There are certain words I will see. Make us say interview now more. No, let me send you a message. At the point, they're so sickening. They're so sickening. And there's no commitment from Ghana Education Service. And you see her, my major mathematics winch a T4. And Tekono, the last time I checked, I'm saying 5 CDs per gate, and I'm a boy. T, who do him? And then you watch it. I'm a fan of
oh, yeah, watch him.
For a teacher, to me, Casa. We're benefiting from the system to Timin Casa. Why okay, what you say? The issue is just saying. You do 5 CDs. They do 5 cities.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, check mommy. But your intercono say no moje, mom famra. Omu ragi to omu say.
But you say obi bet my boy.
I'm pegging of 5 cities.
We bet my boy Facebook that would be fine.
I'm pegging 5 cities. When him say intercono pe. And a baba yara sports stadium team ye mama ne boroso.
Chana no ay
Yes.
ye kotokode
Yes. Yes.
obi say compare
Yes.
Nteko kra
Yes.
na attendance no yes.
Yes. Nteko nko abetimi baba yara efa 40,000 meboa. Nteko betimi afa be 45,000. Na me pachi uso krebi etwa 5 cedis. Approximately. A krebi etwa 5 cedis. Multiply that by ude mamenya 40,000. Multiply that. Ni hwesika konkrofo botom. Etisika no eye budget o. Mafo ni wo sika no chain safety and protection of our wards. It will free PR no asa na obeye no. So to okan ne Yakopon yine to. We say in the future no ye bema proper interview no pay twa na sa ne man view. Proper protection. That is exactly what the PRO said. Was in the future ye bema proper protection. It will no angas we admit to say and there's no protection. Even if there is, even a week, it was a proper
but
protection.
Is that not what it is?
Oh, so it's you see right
No,
from the
I am
onset.
saying
No,
that-
that is what it is.
Uh-huh.
That is what it is. It's a face one.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the scan a bano, a bomb butomono, a here on chain protection. It not make us say, me want some bobia. Me boama the organizers of the Milo Games.
Akoma FM 87.9.
And no crying my name, my papa. Sir John, with
But,
all due
you know,
respect, Sir John, with all due respect, with all due respect, Brazil, a country, a love of sports. But what is Brazil known for? Football. Ghana, how many who say they football? And Tekono edisika gu nkofo botom unnecessarily. And my hey, no listen.
Should it be the case say
Yes,
say
yes.
If you are mine in general,
What are
As
we
you
benefiting?
say,
No, what are we
we are
benefiting?
benefiting. You are-
Tell
I
me.
know minim nkwada be
Nkura
numua.
say, Nkura num.
I personally
Within for decades.
no me obi obi a minim me
Okay.
kan mo minim wo
Uh-huh.
minim say nei
Uh-huh.
out of that
Uh-huh.
omo so atimi
Omkwan.
ebi mo abroche
And no more day.
personally it has also helped them.
Personally, what have they gained? Because Obima for so called from Kujarifuno, they are also gaining. What is it about Abruchi? Are you saying say it is all about say visa? But don't we have people who are also traveling outside to make money?
No, no, but also they are also they come.
Or the
also they one no.
Obi-
They
Obi-
go see say on also so make it impact.
on
Our
what?
community.
Community
On
bank.
also make it impact. They say obi my for mo free akọ. Emi esa akọ for mo Olympic Games ni ade bi mo ko.
Let me tell you.
Matabisa, I was I mentioned
and where's a Matabisa?
Matabisa is so abrocho otumrika.
Tuma wine.
Ah.
No, Tuma wine.
The likes of the names and the others.
By the name in a school case is all wine.
Ebi ase o
Trophy send on Modia Bray, me bamba. Trophy send on Modia Bray. Let's not justify what is unjustified.
Senka wo kan sa de ne Ghana. The wo kan football no. Ade ne enya. Oh, as o man Ghana no, as Ghana ankasa. Ade ne enya.
Oh, okay, so.
Me bo ade ne enya because
football, no,
the last no. I don't know what they are in this argument.
Unim.
It means me to say football no. Ghana ye ti.
Don't let us settle on that.
Ghana
Don't let us settle on that.
And not because it has been part of your submission. But the very chance say individually.
Aye.
Kudus no omo individual omo make it.
I am
But
not-
Ghana ye nyashi. That doesn't mean say
Listen,
football don't contribute
I
to
am
the
not
AU.
expecting anybody from GS
Meba.
to support my submission,
No.
including you.
No, but
It's
the
only- come
issue
on,
here is that
I mean, you media.
so ka say athletics no ye nyashi free munti no. Nka the wo ka je say nka hu hia.
Within the last couple of minutes.
Milo, ehu hia.
Uni bibi.
Milo ehu here because football you benefited but okay Ghana the last time a Ghana did trophy because that's the first question we say the last time yenya Laurel be from
principal superintendent metwase.
me ba yenya be from athletics Eda
I
ben
metwase.
mentimi ankai
I metwase.
but na ka azamati dia na say azamati kra no
Metwase.
e na
Omo more information
But-
you don't
no,
worry.
but the issue here-
Aye.
no I am saying that
Uni bibi.
Kudus nom
Aha.
Asamoah Gyan nom I know mama can Edian palm on the Edian trophy ben on the Abregana.
Unfortunately, untimi breaking the sequence. Intimate waso. So just here. So what for data noa? One kasa you realize say the okay na is so insignificant comparatively.
Debbie.
Comparatively.
It is.
But it was here because of baby a free bar, principal superintendent of education.
No,
so
yes,
it was here. But
the only thing
and I'm just saying I am not expecting anybody from Ghana Education Service.
There is a way out.
Listen,
there is a way
we are
out.
talking about 40,000 capacity stadium. I am man. Obi at the 5 cities crowd. You think that people know when what percent come on, they'll come in. But my make us a
the what can be on
my make us a
but the what can be on pay. It will be anyone I disagree with baby may disagree with you no the point episode make say
which is fair.
Point episode make say Milo or more organizing Milo the more because football you be free. But athletics is
very fair.
I'm not here.
But do you know what?
I'm not here.
I don't have time
to
argue
because football no Ghana.
Fair.
Apart from players developing individual. Because
let me I don't even want to use the word profile. Let me suggest or make some recommendation.
Let's go. Me no be argue on that.
No, ne menya adwen.
But say athletics no there. Yenya so fast.
Medical catch o for say. O ye wo fo a. Men fan hye wadwen mu say Ghana Education Service be protect oba no ewo. Eye intako. And school no free mu ba make ko protect oba no. Nobody cares. O ye wo fo a men fan hye wadwen mu sa. It will about kontako. Men fan hye utrim emwa. And sha ye wo betin because PRO ne say afeina one more yan hyehyeye so they say no more the proper protection aba proper security it in here ka say according to the PRO there's no proper security afeina no more yan hyehyeye proper security aba enteko me we school 2001 year time na hooliganism ho but ne knew this level because ade bia na ade chi ade sen bia no na e advance into nei Yahoo video a nyame adu see not that said you any ho but that time no na social media no enye common ni ho ni ntino unhu ni me bia na ekoso but nei because of social media ntino yehu ni ma sisi ekoso fili obi ba eme ya Facebook emma e kwan me emfa video ni
but other videos
but me can link no senka Owufobia hwe ade akoso a yes say akoraje hona ye obitimi tuni na de bo say o ku akora no so Ghana Education Service PRO say currently they don't have any proper protection afi no mo be ye nhyehyeye
there is but say
he said that afi no be proper that is the word he used
so please that there is but
please, what is it? But yes, me too. See, baby, I free banner. Yes, I also here. You need to defend it.
No.
Because you teach me. But please, me no. I am talking. Listen. 80. We are wofua. Obano da wakuma soa. Ente konmane insi ho. And say obi say oba nkonte konti obetwe na so abrame lead di wako lawyer bi ho. Nyanko court. Because be anywhere a yen shese obema oba konteko amobi anya sika gu ni butu ontimi guarantee the safety and protection of your child or your ward or your guardian eti sorry what eti ma oba ne konteko no where athlete listen if government no plans for athletes na say we have a policy catch them younger. Enye enkura na ye twom ye de omukogu hohu no. Any baby. Facilities na hwan na government there. Stadium government there. Now you say ye prepare your athletes for where. Do we need see a bema enkura alcohol in droves? Na ya record such unfortunate incident. Athletes no form nko na monko hwe omahoden. Na say be teachers ne aban panifo bi ne omo scouting e betra stadium ho ahwe omo ne ahwe omo a yewi ne be select omo a say So if we are very serious about Adienwa, but it's about the money. It is about the money. Because over the years, you record side we say, but Pierre say, I feel you better proper security. When you say, no, look, I didn't be no kind of sound. It's about the money. It's about the money. Bibian wa a sounding. Bibian me as a parent, I wasn't con Bibian wa okaya because I really mommy who to subi. Look at what is happening. So it is our banner say. Any GS say you all can. Oh yeah, if I'm
baby, I be Bruno. Afide me no ya.
Me nyadwen. Man ka say me nyadwen. Bibia no me kan be say.
Sa asem na
me kan say me nyadwen. Oni me nyadwen me nyadwen no.
Last 10 years. Say na ye nya from.
Principal superintendent.
Ho de.
Woni me be nyadwen no.
Ho de. Sa ho no de. Na me no nyadwen because.
Me ka say me nyadwen. Na me nyadwen dia say.
Milo no de kaye.
So woni me nyadwen dia. Tie.
Soccer ne ye. Athletics.
Woni me nyadwen a. There's no need say me ba betina. Because man better say me nyadwen. Me dan say e twa dey for twa me but you see Nyankopon aboa me ametimi aide because dey now person oye nyina ne say uwuwem nanka me lose me thought but nyame adom dey me ka ba bia me kasi bia so me kai eto aso
2 minutes mami
no problem wo mami 1 minute kwa me wi so ho say John enti say GF for no pepa na say whatever association or say whatever committee as we say, they are very, very serious or really serious about what they are doing now. We don't need spectators at the stadium. Because over the years, decades, the social media environment is here. We don't even need police because we need teachers from teachers for any scouting and a stadium. And yes, Tumrika. Omo yade ye wi ya salati omo ye gumi omo ye de omo kọ Africa ye de omo kọ world stage eno ano no sikasem bia ni wo bia because sikasem ne wo nti nobody care masa sikasi asu wo sika 5 minim omo de na ba rate na ba wo de mama peg 5 cities 40,000 capacity kotoko ni has nya sika we ya Africa omeji but a Congo Pubutum.
Right. Medase. Bazinkum. Mandela Martin Donko say we should not downplay the importance of sports in general at schools. You see, I didn't say sports because sports are you will weightlifting room and the Congo Pija that give football room. I'm talking about athletics na ntekono ede maye no yenya ho fa so bia no. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And for so enya you fike Congo for botom. Dabi. Nteko 10 years. Na me nipa meba football na so ode justification o milo no. Mame 30 years. Wo dey me cry dey 10. Mame 30 years. Meba Oka 30 years. Ghana. Rebecca Sina. Oh, my mother, oh, my 30 years. Now I'm 30 years. One guy said, "What be a you?" No. But because of your strong position. No. Because of your strong stance in internal, we say. Milo now was saying, "Mama 100 years. Mama 100 years. Mama century." Milo now no dia was say ya no. Milo now was say ya no. Milo games now say ya no. The last time at Ghana, because Usha, yeah, even Milo games, right? We can't yet to be in film. And to question that, but yes, but they see, intimacy from Tete, no, me yeah, taboo free. I mean, cham home, right? Nah, proper protection, but.
Joe, a buckable said, "We are there. Good and enough. A dangerous gamble. Why risk fire with inferior quality? Signal Cables has been specially manufactured with 99.99% pure copper and into contractors. Muamusi industrial buildings, and inferior for. We can for Signal Cables and a demo. A sunset media, a affable. So with Signal Cable, you don't just plug in, you power up with confidence. Signal cables are the gold standard when it comes to electrical connectivity. Rupe biato Ghana Fanena Ubenya biato. Etufonko Joapro and the Foko Electricals are Amuo Kumasia Dum. Fire 0244 728433 and 0543 934550. Signal cables, Yayani and Nations Cable.
Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra, Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra, Midimafo Eba Clinic Accra. And you won't hear, passengers a gumi kaimi, a Hana do one aircraft. Hey, and the Sacra and put them in the mo, and yet the Mwampa, the Sadia, Atlantic International University, America Memo, about Dr. Dujanfi Babasu, honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here, I am Saro, I am more. Oh, Mr. Minim wife, your copa war, 1 year, 1 city, you send the 2 months and 8 years cano. Connection and said down Koye na Sakakra to say what put them one what you them connection about the crow. Stroke so dear, what found small. Just say, I did the one who any dear Siano. Yaria Bia Tatia, and Dr. Tamdaso and so diabetes, hepatitis B, prostate, hypertension, malaria. Yaria Bia, Kumasi say, who are go, opposite government school, and then Krahanso, other PM or Pokuase, Maira Kwanoso. For a doctor, 0244 774 282. Number 0500-727215. Midimba for Herbal Clinic. Midimba for Newa.
Right, I'm saying for Edamasima Makwaba. Argument do go so behind the scene. And in fact, it's interesting. I mean, Kunkum there, you are Kofadiaba. Is a Obi message you are sending him say John. Ghana resources are waste your football. Say if I spend the crowd athletics one, okay, be by now. Can I'm checking my as a matinum, Omunina can be young confess will be free, baby, no be as a matina, no more GBB. I know ya, Moko GBB. Omoko GBB. And your Olympic Games, Ibia. The silver will say,
Akoma
one check him.
7.9
Party. Yeti hey. Ghana yakwa dey. Wake up you ko sika ye see ye dey ko. Ye ma tekra me tidwa me. Enti me say ye kan nyina me ba. Si ye kan nyina me ba ti. Evansinkum. Si ye kan nyina dia, we are good to go. Say nyina no ye kan nyina we are good to go. Ye hwa obeti be no. Na be ka say interkono de ye dey my bibia ni hwa dey my enti no. So now for footballers, oh say we are. When you mu na wie, oh crowd time how footballers be na we no mo ye.
Oh, me necessarily me senior no lead me one.
19 years ah.
Me agawuli na wie William Thompson. Na Kojo Pokumahala, me ni wie.
Okay.
Na Jerry Akamenko. I know no business na me na at ni wie school. Host of other.
No,
it's not about that. Oh, na say me by the name ni wie. But that was a very great athlete. So that's it. But the mechanic say, as my mechanic say, spectators near extreme, almost exhibit extreme hooliganism. Over the years, what was happening on that? Are there no social media any honintino? Now you need the benefits of your financial way. But now, because social media, people are being lynched. That is the level I didn't could do. It's here then as you see a penny as or Maya. Abaning share say stadium abind ya. It's yemma, your friend is saying. Aha,
me disagree with you.
No. A friend is saying regional Yaba communication director or we need time. Menkasa na menyadwen. Menkasa nyema. You see why regional communication director
and they incoming.
Oh, now officers who are winning, we are not in a see, I make the mechanic say. Na say only contest. Also be in a compete. And social media. I'm for Nana Kwesi. Nobody listen. We am for you crown to Chennai customer. Mahmoud Kabore has been very consistent. Me Onyema Danfo. I only know him at the last time about Hana me mono. And at the last time some say me huna cry. But he has been very consistent. You see, I try to be fair, me nipa, but I try to be fair and very honest. So they are here. This guy has been very consistent. And so far, I'm a social media and I'm also a call chairman recently. And after chairman Hokono, I mean I'm social media. So in fact, initially I'm say be Hussein. And so epe. But then
on for PV
and now me who say Hussein dinechi and then then I realized oh, send only contest be our. But maybe I would do no. Obi cause of a contest na say they want to make have your school fees.
Me that say
but me man twam so the time man dey
only time because of
time. 1 minute man me na men so
1 minute you swap home grandma just say
3. I believe say NDC for no
review
una be so mama o block me but incident say me agenda out the nam sorry I say me kejeti a onya ade a mekọ kejeti a hono nya ade a mekọ sorry I say kejeti a hono me nkọ iti to bo mama iti Mahmood you are a very fantastic guy. You see only one person be a wama Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. I am vibrant no because consistent look Accra so that's why Accra is always visible no ha but me dey back on the tunnel Mahmood last time he didn't come Accra back with dear